Unfortunately, unlike the mosquitoes that we have in Maine, ticks don't hibernate or go dormant or die during the winter. So anytime that the temperature is above freezing, they can be out, and if they can get above the snow layer, they can be biting people.
Megan Porter, a public health educator at the Maine CDC, says just because it's cold outside doesn't mean the threat of ticks goes away.
During the winter, the main tick that we have in our state that's active is the deer tick. Deer ticks tend to like forested areas, so areas that have tall grass and shrubs and deciduous trees or leafy trees. Unfortunately, that's a lot of Maine, and it might be your backyard.
Porter adds the first step of tick prevention is to wear clothes that cover your legs and arms. She says that thankfully, because of the cold, most people are already bundled up.
Step 2 would be to add a layer of an EPA-approved repellent, so something like DEET. Your typical mosquito repellents with EPA-approved ingredients should all work against ticks as well. So add that on. If you've got some dedicated winter hiking gear, winter skiing gear, anything like that, you can treat that with permethrin, and that should last you all winter.
Another tip to kill off any ticks that may have hitched a ride on your coattails is to throw your jacket or outer layers into the dryer for 10 minutes after returning home. According to the Maine CDC, over 2,700 Mainers contracted Lyme disease this past year, which is the highest number ever recorded in the state.
Now, this is part of a trend that we've seen over the last few years where we've had increasing number of cases over the years. This just tells us that the deer ticks that we have in Maine are increasing in number. We know that they're in every county in Maine, and we know that the risk is still there all the time.
Porter adds, if you get bitten by a tick, don't panic. Remove the tick with a tick spoon or pair of needle-nose tweezers. And if you start to feel sick, talk with a healthcare professional. In Augusta, I'm Cora Bouchard with ABC7 and Fox 22 News.